Joel, your wine host at Leonesse Cellars, and it's CS release party again. And when you're part of the wine club, you're part of the family. So, we're at Becky's kitchen. Becky's our tasting room manager at Leonesse Cellars. We're going to enjoy some of her pairings featured with some of our wines.
And this is it. This is the grilled chicken cacciatore with the Leonesse Cabernet.
Yeah.
Alright.
One of the things I love about the wine lifestyle is that you slow down and you enjoy, you enjoy the wine, the food, and the company you're with. And so many people today don't even eat dinner together anymore. But Becky, you started yesterday preparing this, and now you've been at least 3 hours. Why is that worth it to you?
Well, especially with this dish is actually made in layers, so each layer picks up the flavor of the next layer, and then the wine is just going to tie it all together. And so it takes a little bit more time, but the effort is more rewarding, and you can also just really make sure that you are slowing down. So the wine just brings it all together, family, food, and friends. So I'm going to deglaze this pan and pick up all the flavor that's in the bottom of the pan with the Cabernet.
What does deglaze mean?
Deglaze is when you pick up all the flavors off the bottom. This is the pan that I had put the chicken in, and it's going to pick up all those little bits that are on the bottom that are stuck on there.
You can hear it. Yeah. These are extra steps that, I've never taken. A lot of people maybe have never thought to deglaze a pan.
This is good for any sauce. For gravy, you can do this with gravy or whatever you're making. Picks up all the nice flavors at the bottom.
And then by using the wine, how's that going to affect the actual sipping of the wine and pairing the food later?
It's just only going to add to it. You're going to pick up added flavors from the dish itself, and then the wine is just going to bring it all together and complement it.
This is deglaze, now you're going to add...
Now I'm going to add crushed tomatoes.
Now, some people think that you can use the real inexpensive wine or wine that's oxidized and gotten older, several days old, but why is it better to use a nice premium wine like what we serve at Leonesse Cellars and a fresh wine when you're cooking?
If you use a cheaper one, you tend to get a little more acidity and also a little more of an alcohol taste to it. This you'll really be able to pick up all the flavors.
And Becky, this looks like honey. What is this?
Actually, this is a chili garlic oil. I infused two whole heads of garlic with 2 cups of olive oil and 4 teaspoons of crushed red pepper. And you just let it sit and simmer for about 5 minutes and you get this beautiful oil.
So we'll have this with our chicken and...
This is what I was using to cook the chicken with. And you can also make all kinds of different olive oils infused with your favorite flavors. I like to take sprigs of rosemary as well and let that infuse.
I could only smell this.
Now, Becky, what exactly is herbes de Provence comprised of? What is it you're putting on?
This one actually is a lavender herbes de Provence, and it's got rosemary, fennel, lavender, basil, and I think a little bit of oregano.
Very nice.
In it. And it's going to tie in really well with the Cabernet, which you'll pick up a lot of lavender in the cab that we're going to be releasing in May. A little bit of spice and a little bit of earthiness from the eucalyptus.
The funny thing about this, I was so excited when I heard that this was coming up in our next CS shipment, because the Cabernet, when the feature came out, I had tasted right off the bottle. It was just a sample, and I just thought, this is such an amazing red wine already. And then the dry Muscat Canelli, which I honestly never liked in the beginning, but now it is like one of my favorite wine. Dry Muscat Canelli, my favorite to have with like pasta, especially with shrimp, some white sauce. And then the Viognier, I really like this one because it's been slightly aged in oak, and I love having that with sushi. It's awesome. So I'm very excited about next one. Definitely going to join.
The spices and the sauce and these green olives bring out I think the spice and the eucalyptus in the cab. I really like it. What did you think?
Well, I think it has a real black currant flavor, a boysenberry, a nice berry flavor to it. It goes perfect with this Italian style.
So Becky finished off with a coconut pound cake, and I am here to tell you this dry muscat cannelli just really enhanced the coconut flavor, made it linger. Phenomenal. Becky, thanks for an amazing pairing tonight.
And thanks for being part of our wine club family.
And we'll see you next month at the CS release party.
Being in the Leonesse Wine Club is like being rich and famous without being rich and famous.